Hello, everyone. Jeff Landers from Joliet Junior College joining you today for Facebook Live. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our community college and our programs. Would like to thank the Illinois FFA and the Illinois Ag Ed Group, specifically the FCAE project, for putting this together and allowing us to learn about different agricultural careers, different universities and community colleges. So a great resource for all of us to during this time to get to learn about some new things and get to interact with others in the agriculture industry. Kind of tell you a little bit about myself here while we get started, and I get my technology working. A little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Jeff Landers. I'm a faculty member at Joliet Junior College. I teach in the area of agriculture. I teach primarily our agronomy-focused classes and a few other things at the college. We actually have 11 faculty members in our department, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that here in a few minutes. But me personally, I grew up in north central Illinois on a grain and livestock farm. Actually, I'm still involved with my family's farming operation today, but went to Serena High School in Section 7, was pretty involved in FFA and also 4-H growing up. I showed cattle and hogs and was pretty involved in livestock judging and other things throughout 4-H and my FFA time. After high school at Serena High School, I went to Joliet Junior College and majored in our associate's degree programs. After there, I transferred to Iowa State University, where I received a bachelor's degree and later on a master's degree in agricultural education. After college, I really found my passion in ag ed and teaching young people about the industry. I knew pretty early on, actually knew when I was a freshman in high school, that ag ed was definitely something I was interested in and had a passion for. I had an excellent FFA advisor, Mr. Wes Thompson, that inspired me and got me started on the right path to getting into my future career. So after I got done at Iowa State University, I position pretty close to home at Mendota High School. That's also in Section 7. I taught there for 9 years at Mendota. Got to build some fantastic relationships. Got to see a lot of student success in FFA. And then an opportunity came about for me to join the faculty at Joliet Junior College. And since I went to JJC, I knew the profound impact it had on my life. I met a lot of great friends there. Actually met my wife there, which I'll talk about here in a minute. But had that opportunity to go to JJC and start to impact student lives there. Like I said, I did meet my wife, Sarah Landers, at Joliet Junior College. She went to the University of Illinois after our time at JJC, and she also got an agricultural education degree. She taught at LaSalle Peru High School, Amboy High School, which is in Section 2, and here recently was the ag teacher and FFA advisor at Somonauk High School and the FFA advisor of the Somonauk Leland Sandwich FFA chapter. She's currently not teaching because of some health and family obligations, but I believe that she has a strong passion for ag education as well. We have 2 kids, Adeline, who is 6, and Caden, who's 2. They're enjoying growing up on the family farm and all things agriculture. So I'm gonna kind of shift gears here and talk about JJC for a little bit. Joliet Junior College is located in Northeast Illinois. I know several District 2 folks have been there. We host a lot of FFA events and agricultural education activities throughout the year. So Trying to keep up on the comments here. So a lot of people have been to the JJC campus. If you haven't, we'd love to welcome you and to come see what our campus is like, see about our programs. So an open invitation at any time if any of you would like to come visit. We got a question: how do you recommend students make the decision about where to go to college? That is a very difficult decision. Especially in agriculture in Illinois, we have such tremendous programs all over the state, whether it be the community colleges or our 4 universities that offer agricultural education. My recommendation is to get engaged, whether it be at an FFA event or a career fair. If you see a college, go up and talk to them, learn about their programs. Learn about what makes their programs good and differences between the different programs. Also, if you can and if you're able to, go visit those campuses. Okay, get a feel for what it's like when classes are going on, what the extracurriculars are that they offer, and really immerse yourself in those colleges to get a good feel for which one's going to be the best for you. Okay. Of course, there's some other considerations like cost and having the academic program that you're really interested in, but weigh all those different things and take your time. And if you get started early, hopefully by the time your junior or senior year rolls around, you're ready to make that decision. So about our programs at Joliet Junior College, we actually have a academic department that has 3 kind of separate programs. We have degrees in agriculture. We also offer degrees in horticulture and a degree in veterinary technology. So in our agriculture curriculum, we offer 3 associates of applied science programs. We have one in agriculture production and management. We have one in agricultural business and also one in swine management. We're I believe the only Illinois college left with the swine management degree. We also, those are going to be our 2-year degrees where students usually find employment right after they're done at JJC. We also have Associates of Arts and Associates of Science degrees that we offer to agriculture majors. Those are going to be what we typically call transfer degrees, where you want to start your academic time out at JJC and then transfer on to a university to get that bachelor's degree in that specific area that you're looking at. In horticulture, we offer applied science degrees in landscape management, as well as environmental horticulture. And then we also have transfer degrees, or those associate's degrees that allow you to transfer on in horticulture as well. Our veterinary technology department prepares you for a career as a vet technician. That's also an applied science degree. One thing that's special about our degree programs and a lot of other community colleges is they're pretty focused on hands-on and experimental learning. So at JJC, our students typically do 2 paid internships where they get to go out and immerse themselves in the industry and learn hands-on in a specific setting that they're interested in. And a lot of times our students find that that's probably the most valuable thing that they do with those internship experiences. We have a question here about our scholarships. JJC is pretty proud, and our ag department and horticulture department is pretty proud of our scholarship programs. Last year, our JJC Foundation gave out $757,000 worth of scholarships. And as far as academic departments go, agriculture is the largest of those. We actually have 32 separate scholarships that students can be awarded. Probably the most noteworthy is our agriculture opportunity scholarships, which we've had some endowments allow us to offer pretty sizable scholarships to our incoming freshmen. So that's definitely something that you want to look into, is that that financial assistance that you can get in the forms of scholarships. Don't miss out on the opportunity to take advantage of those. We also got a question: if a student is interested in coming, will they have a person in the ag department helping them? That's a great question. At JJC, all of our agriculture students are going to be advised and helped by a faculty member in our department. So in some universities and colleges, when you get started, you've got a general advisor or counselor helping you. They may or may not know a lot about the agriculture program. And sometimes we've heard stories, and I'm sure you have too, where a student may have taken classes that didn't end up transferring, or coursework that didn't count towards their degree program, and that's not the case at JJC. You work one-on-one with a faculty member in agriculture, one of the 5 faculty members, and get that one-on-one attention. They typically check up on you and make sure that everything is going smoothly, especially if you're going to be one of those transfer students, where it's pretty important that you have your credits transferred to that university. So great question there. A little bit, and I mentioned there a little bit about our department. Like I said, we've got 11 faculty members, 5 in agriculture, 3 in horticulture, and 3 in veterinary technology. We've also got several staff members. Lots of help in the journey, and lots of different perspectives from different instructors to learn about. We also kind of are pretty proud of our facilities at JJC. We have our main campus, which is where JJC's ag department's kind of based out of. Several classroom and lab facilities, as well as a computer lab. And also on our main campus, we've got our ag research farm and land laboratory. It takes up about 100 acres around campus. We do have a full-time land lab manager that manages the research and lab experiences that go on there that are utilized in a lot of our coursework. We also have a state-of-the-art greenhouse on our main campus, and several people hopefully watching have been to our Whitendorf Agricultural Education Center. It sits near the Chicagoland Motor Speedway, a facility where we can host large events. We have several livestock shows, livestock judging competition, FFA events, and other things there throughout the year. So that's definitely a plus in coming to JJC, as you get to utilize a lot of our facilities. Mr. Allen asked, can a student from another college district attend JJC? Another great question. You are able to attend JJC no matter where you're from. We've had students from Joliet, all different areas of Illinois, other states, from New York to Oregon, and we've actually had students from other countries come to JJC as a student. As recently as a few years ago, we had students from Eastern Asia come and do our agriculture degree programs at JJC. Of course, your tuition is going to be lower if you're an in-district student, and students that live far away can, like a lot of other colleges, live near or on campus and take advantage of our in-district tuition, as long as you gain residency inside the JJC district. So good question there. We also got a question: what type of student organizations and activities can you take part in? Another thing that we definitely are proud of at JJC is our student organizations. In agriculture, we've got 3 student organizations. Our on-campus organization is called the Student Ag Association, and that's centered around activities and things that we do on campus or at JJC, whether it be social activities like bowling or picnics or bag toss tournaments or whatever it might be. We have those opportunities for students. We're also affiliated with PAS and participate in PAS conferences. And lastly, the Collegiate Farm Bureau. We were one of the first community college Collegiate Farm Bureau chapters and participate in a lot of Farm Bureau activities. Students are also involved in our Student Horticulture Association and our Vet Tech Club, as well as our other activities that are more competition-based, like our livestock judging team, which travels around the nation competing in collegiate livestock judging contests. We also have horticulture students that travel all over the country competing in those competitive events. So lots of opportunities to stay active outside the classroom at JJC. What are some things that students will find at JJC that they may not find elsewhere? Another great question. I think like some colleges, we definitely have a very nurturing environment. Maybe not the best term, but a place where you become family with other ag students. I know a lot of you in your FFA chapters and your home high schools are going to feel like a place where you find a home or you belong, and that's definitely true at JJC as well. I think in terms of community colleges, we have one of the larger and probably definitely older with a lot of tradition. Our ag program started back in 1965. Actually, JJC is the oldest community college in the nation. We started in 1901, so we were kind of a pilot program for community colleges and have a lot of tradition and a lot of history in terms of, as far as that goes. It says, do I like my position at JJC? I absolutely love my position at JJC. I enjoy getting to interact with our students and teach them about the industry. I also love the success that that they achieve after JJC. So as an educator, there's nothing more gratifying than go out and seeing a student be successful after they leave your program. And that's something I really love about the position. JJC is a great college. It's a great community. A lot of support for our agriculture program. So definitely like my position at Joliet Junior College. Favorite part of the JJC campus? That's another good question. I really like, and I've talked about them already, I really like the facilities that we have. I think being able to learn in a 100-acre land laboratory with lots of research experiments going on, as well as get to participate in some of the livestock events and things that we host at JJC gives it a pretty well-rounded experience for our students and for our faculty. So that part of the JJC campus, we got a lot of area and resources that we utilize. So another great question. What's my biggest piece of advice on life or college advice? Another great question. Probably the best piece of advice that I can give is when you're choosing your career in your college, take a step back and think about what's going to make you happy someday, and what kind of impact you're going to have on other people, on the industry, and on our communities and society. I chose agricultural education not for the amazing pay. I know that we sometimes joke about how teachers don't make a lot of money, but I saw the benefit in that I'm going to get to impact people's lives. I'm going to get to maybe have a little bit of influence on the industry and help people find their future in the industry. And that's something that really drove me. And as I become a longer tenure in the profession, and the longer I stay in the profession, that's probably the most important thing, is that you're making a difference. You're getting to influence people and have an impact on their lives, and getting to become very involved in the industry. So when you choose your career, or when you think about what you're going to do someday, try to give that some attention. Don't necessarily try to chase the job that's going to have the very best salary, or the one that's going to have the most perks, but one that's going to really fulfill you. Okay, so great questions. We also had a question earlier about class size. At JJC, Typical class size in agriculture is going to be in the 10 to 20 students for the most part, especially with our lab classes. So that gives you a chance to get to know the instructor one-on-one and get to interact with them and get to experience those hands-on learning opportunities. In some of the gen ed classes, like our English and math classes, class sizes can get up to 30 people in it, but still small enough to get to know that teacher one-on-one and get that individualized attention. What are the requirements to be accepted? Probably the best thing to do is to go to our website, jjc.edu. There you can find our online application. It only takes a few minutes, and immediately you'll be accepted to JJC, and you can begin your journey through your time at JJC. So some great questions we're getting today. All right. Let's see. Who should you contact? In the description here, or the right up below, you'll see that I put links to our different web pages for our different programs, and also put the academic advisor contact there. So if you have any questions, reach out to us, email us at those email addresses. Find us on Facebook. I put our Facebook address there as well. So kind of follow what we're doing. I know that during these times, we're all facing challenges, adjusting to our new way of life, hopefully temporary way of life. So definitely try to reach out to us, learn about our programs, and hopefully when things get back to normal, come visit us at the JJC campus. Once again, I'd like to thank all of the Illinois Ag Ed folks that put this together, the Illinois FFA and our Ag Ed groups. And again, please reach out to us if you have any questions about Joliet Junior College. Be safe, everyone.